Terence Hill, the Italian actor and film producer, became an international sensation in the 1970s with his portrayal of the charismatic and carefree gunslinger in the spaghetti western They Call Me Trinity. But as Hill's career skyrocketed, his personal life was plagued with tragedy and mystery. Fans around the world were left wondering what really happened to Terence Hill. In this article, we will delve into the life of the iconic star and explore the events that shaped his career and personal life, ultimately uncovering the truth behind the enigmatic actor's story. From his early beginnings as a child actor to his rise to fame in the spaghetti western genre, we will trace Hill's journey and examine the factors that led to his eventual withdrawal from the spotlight. So sit back, grab a bag of popcorn, and join us on a journey to discover what really happened to Terence Hill, the man behind the legend of They Call Me Trinity. Terence Hill, the iconic Italian actor and film producer, was born in Venice on March 29, 1939. His parents, an Italian father and a German mother, named him Mario Girotti. Terence was the second of their three children. When he was 2.5 years old, his family left Venice and moved to Lamatsk, the Saxon town where his mother was born. They lived with his mother's family there. At the age of 5, Terence's family returned to Italy. After a few months in Venice, they moved to Aemilia, a town in Umbria, which was his father's hometown. Terence was a dreamer, even at a young age, and he already had big aspirations to become either a military pilot or an actor, although he wasn't entirely sure what it meant to be an actor. Growing up, he was always active in sports and had a love for nature and the stories of King Arthur. His childhood was also heavily influenced by the Western films of John Ford, and he was a die-hard fan of the fictional cowboys Pecos Bill and Oklahoma. Hill's mother sensed that he had a unique talent for acting. She noticed a spark of creativity in his vivacious personality and childhood games, even when he was just 4 years old. It wasn't until Hill's family moved to Rome that he had the opportunity to explore his passion for cinema. His mother heard from a friend that the director Dino Risi was looking for young actors for a film. She decided to take Terence and his brother to the auditions just to see what would happen. To her surprise, Terence landed the role of the gang leader Gianni in the 1952 film Vacation with a Gangster. It was a small part, but it ignited a flame in Hill that would continue to burn throughout his career. After taking on a few small roles, Terence Hill decided to focus on his studies and enrolled in the University of Rome to study literature. Despite his passion for acting, he felt that it was important to broaden his horizons and pursue his other interests as well. In 1963, Hill was offered a small part in Luchino Visconti's I Gattopardi, a prestigious adaptation of Lampedusa's classic Italian novel. It was an opportunity too good to pass up, and Hill eagerly accepted the role. After this, Hill made the decision to put his studies on hold and pursue his acting career more seriously. He took on a few small roles in German movies, including several adaptations of the works of Karl May. However, Hill later regretted this decision, feeling that he had missed out on the chance to make a name for himself in his home country. It wasn't until he was offered a role in Giuseppe Colizzi's God Forgives, I Don't, that Hill's fortunes began to change. The role was originally intended for actor Peter Martell, but Martell suffered an injury during the film's preparations. It was rumored that Martell had broken a toe or a foot after kicking a chair during an argument with his wife, but it was later revealed that he had actually broken a leg after falling down a flight of stairs. Director Giuseppe Colizzi needed a replacement for actor Peter Martell, who had broken his leg during the preparations of God Forgives, I Don't. Mario Bolognino, a producer, suggested Hill, who had previously worked in his production of Little Rita Nell West and had the good looks and horse riding skills needed for the part. Hill's performance in the film was a massive success, and he became a part of one of the most successful partnerships in European film history, teaming up with actor Bud Spencer. But the success of the film wasn't the only good fortune for Hill. He also met his future wife, American actress Lori Zwickelbauer, on set. During the filming of God Forgives, I Don't, both Hill and Spencer chose their international names. Hill picked his from a list of names given to him, while Spencer chose his by combining his favorite beer, Budweiser, with his favorite actor, Spencer Tracy. Tom Hill and Bud Spencer continued their successful partnership in European films, including two other westerns with director Giuseppe Galizzi, Ace High and Boot Hill. Additionally, Hill replaced Franco Nero in the movie Get a Coffin Ready, Viva Django, which was successful, but it was the Trinity movies that brought the duo to international fame. The creation of the first Trinity movie, They Call Me Trinity, is a bit of a mystery. Director Enzo Barboni had claimed that he had wanted to make a comedy western since working as a cinematographer for Sergio Corbuccia's Django, but recent investigations suggest that he originally had a serious film in mind. Eventually, it was decided to make a comedy, and the success of the film was enormous, breathing new life into the Italian genre movie industry. Giuliano Gemma's popularity continued to skyrocket after the success of the Trinity movies. The quick sequel, Trinity Is Still My Name, 1971, surpassed even Sergio Leone's classics at the box office, becoming the most successful Italian western in history. Hill was now the most popular actor within the Italian genre movie industry, and his fame resulted in two starring roles in films conceived by Leone, the classic My Name Is Nobody, and the less successful sequel, A Genius, Two Partners and a Dupe. After the success of the Trinity movies, the adventures of the brothers were transported to other locations. All the Way Boys, 1972, was set in South America. I'm with the Hippopotamus, 1979, in Africa, and Miami Super Cops, 1985, in Miami. Although these films had bigger budgets and usually excellent directors, none of them was as funny as the Trinities. Once the Trinity movies had established Hill's popularity within the Italian genre movie industry, he and his family moved to the United States in 1971. He then made several films in Hollywood, including the Foreign Legion drama March or Die, 1977, in which he acted alongside Gene Hackman. In 1994, Hill and Spencer made a comeback in a Western film, Troublemakers, which was like a Trinity 3. The movie was set on Christmas Eve, and its Italian title, Voce di Natale, means the Christmas beatings. This setting was a nod to the popularity of the Trinity movies during the days around Christmas in Italy. Unfortunately, during the preparation of Hill's Lucky Luke adaptations, his adopted son Ross was killed in a car accident in 1990. Ross had already made brief appearances in Don Camillo, 1983, and Renegade, 1987, and was supposed to star in Lucky Luke. However, Hill had to make the film and the series without him. But he managed to overcome this painful chapter of his life and returned to the limelight once again. He played a crime-fighting priest in the popular television series Don Matteo, which was filmed in the charming medieval town of Gubbio, situated in Umbria, central Italy. His devotion to his craft saw him shuttle between Italy and the United States, where he continued to hone his acting skills. In 2006, this talented actor and his colleague Spencer received public and critical acclaim for their remarkable achievements throughout their illustrious careers. They were officially recognized and celebrated in the television show Primo Piano all'Attore. The show highlighted their exceptional performances and contribution to the film industry, cementing their place in the annals of Italian cinema history. This beloved actor's journey through life has been marked by numerous challenges and triumphs. He has inspired and captivated audiences with his performances for decades, and his contribution to the world of acting has left an indelible mark. Thank you for watching, and goodbye and rest in peace, Terence Hill.